I'm watching Bitcoin very closely. I think that it will decouple at some point, and when it starts to peak, when it looks like a bottom has been formed, that will be a fantastic time, and I think it's going to lead to 2 or 3 or more years of really fantastic price performance.
How would you anticipate Bitcoin to participate alongside? And we've obviously seen a high correlation. Bitcoin just hit its all-time high correlation with the S&P 500. NASDAQ's very high as well. Is it just wherever stocks go, Bitcoin's going? Or do you expect to have some decoupling and maybe Bitcoin could serve as a safe haven compared to a short-term outlook for stocks or other assets?
So yes, the correlation with the stock market has been, uncontrovertible. It just has been what it has been. Why is that? I think for now it really comes down to education. Even though you and I and most people listening to this understand that Bitcoin is actually the world's greatest safe haven asset and savings technology that has ever been created, and I think ever will be, most people don't view it that way. Most people, you think of it either like it's just a crypto, or they think of it like a small tech stock. They don't understand the difference between Bitcoin and a tech stock, or Bitcoin and crypto, and so they don't recognize what it is that they're holding. So until the majority of market participants start to understand what Bitcoin is, that it truly is just simply better money for a better world, that it is the world's ultimate safe haven asset, things like that. At that point, it will continue. So over the long run, more and more people will recognize that it will become the world's ultimate safe haven risk-off asset. For now, it still trades like that. Although I will tell you that I think that most of the decline is already priced in. Could it go lower? Sure. But I think we've seen most of the worst of it. I also think that Bitcoin is the canary in the coal mine. It's the world's freest market, so it tends to respond the most quickly to changing economic and inflationary conditions. Bitcoin peaked, I think, back on November 8th of 2021, and then since then has been declining. It was the first to sense or smell trouble underneath the hood of the economic engine throughout the world, and I think it's going to be the first to sniff that things have maybe bottomed, and we're going to enter a period of more risk on. A more risk-on environment going forward. So I'm watching Bitcoin very closely. I think that it will decouple at some point, and when it starts to peak, when it looks like a bottom has been formed, that will be a fantastic time, and I think it's going to lead to 2 or 3 or more years of really fantastic price performance. Definitely outperforming equities, definitely outperforming other asset classes.